So Sonny's trying to remember if there was any human pets. You remember a long time ago during the war, they would sometimes take prisoners and make them fight each other, like in gladiatorial matches.
Any standouts in my mind?
You remember there was a young wizard many years ago that the Queen took a liking to.
I knew where this was going. I knew where this was going.
But it's like you hadn't seen him in a long, long time. So it's like he disappeared. There were rumors and stuff when you left. But.
I was about to roll inside on it. But I don't have to. I know.
I wasn't expecting that question. I was like, crap.
Yep.
Sarah, would you happen to remember your surname while you were amidst the drow?
No.
So are you rolling insight on that?
That's a 24 on my insight.
He rolled a 24. Is that true, Sarah? So
I don't know my surname.
Okay. So it does not. I didn't think he did.
I do.
So,
wait. When you say surname, you mean
last name?
The name your parents give you?
Yeah, the elves, they more have a house name, so to speak.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
But yeah, no, I don't.
When I gave him my full name, Devishnu.
Wasn't close to my father. Didn't really learn many of the houses either.
So, Father, using your insight, Father may just be the drow that raised him, and sort of, maybe he's like Stockholm syndrome, possibly in your mind. There's son.
What can I roll that simply means I'm confused and I have no clue what they're talking about?
You can roll history to see if you can remember something, because you've been in a lot of sessions. Because I can reference something from where you've been here.
So,
12.
you apparently are here because you need help. What do you need help doing?
So you,
And this is the first time my character is speaking up.
Oh, so Hagen, speaks up and I guess directly speaks right towards Sarek.
If I know that, I probably want to.
Yeah, directly to Zurich.
So to the point, why are you here?
Well, more polite than that, but yeah.
To kill the drow army?
That much is obvious. I mean, what do you currently need our help with?
He's signing up for the overall assault, and the Queen has taken a liking to him. I'm thinking he may have more importance than... Is the rest of his party with him still?
Of course he has more importance. He's a follower of Tyr.
The rest of the drow party that brought him here, are they still at the fob?
The Queen says yes. It's like their leader that came with him let Sarek come, and like him and one other drow are here in the kingdom. The rest are there working on good faith, helping us. As far as I know, and Cleric, you can correct me.
So, just 1 second, sorry. The super secret fob that we have fought so hard to move the drow away from by foe attacks on other bases walked into the fob.
So the queen looks and she said, "I sent you to make the drow attack where you went."
Yes.
Well, it's like you bought us a day to start the fortifications. It has been attacked daily while we've been building it.
So they already have knowledge of our...
Yes, but because that you all gave us time, we were actually able to have fortifications enough to repel, so they can build. It's like we always knew, like we are turning stones in the Underdark that aren't meant to be turned, and we knew it because if you all, the Drow, went there for a day and gave us a day head start, so we've been able to repel.
Okay.
But Projet has been fending off attacks daily. This group that came in between the attacks and basically surrendered and informed us they were part of the resistance, which we did not know existed until Sarek and his companions have come to tell us that there's actually a group actively fighting my cousin and the followers of Wolf.
Can I ask on a side note, since I rolled that and I now think that his dad's probably Azad, what's that do to my entire mood for this whole thing? Because I really don't like Azad.
It's like the way that your day went. You're like maybe you're in.
It fits.
It's like it's probably not Azad, but if it is Azad, you know, someone's playing a joke on me. So.
Just the way my day's going.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, not a shock. You know, the next thing we're gonna find out he can turn into a dragon too.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So what do you need our help with right now? What are we gonna do?
the queen hears and says that he's brought some information that I think that would become best from his mouth.
I'm all ears.
So he has some insight.
Elf joke.
Yeah,
They're very small ears,
Yeah, I kinda lean forward on the table towards him to kinda point my ear towards him like, okay.
Well, the Drow Queen also has some advisor that is not a Drow.
And what is it if it's not a drow?
Do you know what race he is?
I do not.
Do you know what he is called? What his name is?
No, I don't have any of that information. Jordan sent me very vague details.
There's very very little
I
vague.
don't have names and shit.
There's no name. It would be like you wouldn't need the humans if you had all the information now, would you?
Yeah, like I wouldn't, you know. There's a lot of people in the Drow network. I don't really get names.
Was this creature drow or non-drow?
Says non-drow.
It was not a Drow. He comes.
What
and
did
goes.
it look like?
Well, he comes and goes. Appears seldom.
So
Did he have a squid on his head?
they don't know. Like he does not know. They just know that she has a non-drow advisor.
I also know
So you've not
that-
seen him?
So
No, not personally.
not him.
So what
So the queen
are
the
you
queen
asking us?
the queen leans over and she says, "Tell them about the water."
Yeah. Well, there's also something tainting the water. This whole water down in the Underdark.
Glowing
That,
and green.
has been taking away magic from the Drow.
And life
Some
force.
of the Lolth army is using them as slaves, or just outright killing them for being mute at magic.
So Sunny, like Ben, I know you can't see Sunny, but Sunny is very attentive to what you just said.
Are they weaponizing it? This green water?
I don't know yet.
So, He did say
So I
that.
take it that's what you need us for.
So if you didn't catch it, he basically also did say though that anyone that's basically infected by this is
Lost
cast
their
out.
magic.
That they're
Cast
lost their
out.
magic. They're cast out. And they're becoming additional slaves.
Additional to what?
The Drow army.
No, I mean additional slaves to.
To the drow. But they're basically just they're no longer drow. They're cast out and just becoming pure slaves.
Well, yeah, but what I'm asking is, who else are they taking slaves? As slaves?
Anyone that doesn't worship Lolth.
Exactly.
Exactly. So
Okay.
all your
So what's the first?
go ahead.
So what's the first thing we need to do?
I would recommend finding the source of power of the green water.
So the book agrees. The book doesn't.
But if the green water is weakening the drow, do we want to stop that, or them?
We want to control it.
Ooh,
All right.
could be good.
Well,
This could go.
doesn't also stop the magic of the Drow army, but also the Drow rebellion.
Oh, it would stop that too.
Basically, if they're just if they lose their magic, they're nothing more than just a basic human
Or basic
or a basic drow. It's just they're just become a commoner.
I'd be a basic book.
Already basically. So
I digress. I looked to the queen. I was like, there is the possibility to weaponize this, but it also has a huge blowback possibility.
So the queen understands. She's like, we're already doing everything we can to try to make sure. She said, at this point now, we've already lost 100 men trying to contain the water.
So on the regular humans, it's not only
It kills humans.
it kills regular humans. And
So
anything Fey-born,
anything that's magical in nature, Fey, or has enough powerful magic that can survive it can survive. But if you have human blood, it's like everything that we've sent near it dies if they're around it too long. If they drink it, if they expose it, they eventually weaken and perish.
did Zeph take the samples that we have with him to the fob?
So right now Zeph has the looks like Zeph does not have the samples. We don't want them near the fob.
So who has more resistance to this, the Fae or the human?
The humans die. The Fae just lose their magic.
And get sent away as slaves. So, what do you want us to do? I mean, why?
Well, we've obviously got to find the source of this green crap. Do we know which direction it's in?
Yeah.
No, but what we can do is use misinformation.
To if he's lying about anything.
Go ahead, you can roll it.
7.
We could utilize the misinformation or sow misinformation about the sources and allow them to run around like chickens with their heads cut off. I just happen to know of a special evil druid that was seen near the green water. We can pin the blame on him and watch them chase him for a while we are busy doing other things.
That
Of your
also,
Hmm?
we could set a trap upriver and set a trap for somebody else that might be trying to control it. But actually, we don't necessarily need to know. We could use a false point.
Well, I
Like, he
kind of
doesn't
feel
actually
as
have
if he may
source.
actually have something to do with it. But if we allow our enemies to take out that particular part, we're
Oh,
already a
like,
step ahead.
Like a fake point. Like we would pick up a good ambush spot and then spread the word that this is where the source
No,
is at, and
not-
then we'd ambush anybody that shows up.
Not us. We don't want us to do the ambushing. We want the drow to ambush the evil druid. So we'll put out a name and a last known location for the evil druid, allow them to do the tracking, and while they're busy, we'll continue to build our front and help empower the lower class sorry, I did not mean lower class. The fighting class of the drow. The rebels.
I got somebody there that thinks Ozol is
Oh,
his daddy.
oh,
so,
that's right.
Okay.
I mean, there's no way.
That's what you think, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So the queen goes between what Sarek has told me and what we have found. We've found so far 14 different fissures of this green water, and we've been trying to cut off the streams, but I estimate that we have about 2 weeks before it gets to Hubshine's water supplies. That's even shorter before we are sunk underground.
Yeah.
So the priorities change. How quickly can we disperse this information through the Drow Rebellion up through the ranks? Can your people re-infiltrate the city?
Sarek?
I don't know. I don't think you ever really told me exactly how big the rebellion was.
So this is on you. I told you everything is pertinent. The rebellion's your thing.
So now you get to make it up as you go.
Like you get to make up pieces as you go, since it's part of your story.
Oh.
So all it takes is one to get the word in.
Do you have a trusted person that would spread this word for us about the druid and the last known location of him?
Yes.
Send him back as a double agent, that he has gotten word from us that we're hunting this specific druid that we believe is the cause of the green water. And while they're chasing him, we will actually be looking for, if that druid is not the true cause, the true cause.
So the queen also interjects. The original place that we found the water was the farthest point from what we found in the water. Talking to Sarek, the drow do not know about.
There's one drow that does. The drow that found the body. The traitor. Not traitor, trader. He's an exchange person of powerful items, apparently. And he works in elite circles. He was also the last seen with the body of Omni.
The queen feels that if this trap is to be sprung or set in motion, she has the feeling that the original catacombs that you all found, the green water, because they've sent people past it and they've not been able to find.
There's a shrine in that place, I'm sure.
Like they've not been able to find. It's like the water is coming this way, but it's coming down south, so everything's flowing down. They've not really found any water north of it yet. She asks if you all might be able to investigate this place, even though they've lost a lot of people there.
Is your portal still up?
Yes, the portal is there that you could portal in. We have portaled some people there, but as we've seen, if you're there for more than 8 hours, the effects of the water start affecting anything that's human.
Well, give us a couple hours to reset our spells to the correct. I can place resistances on the party.
So it's like, she's like the resistances don't do very well. So the queen asks, "Says Sarek, would you also like to investigate this cavern since your people do not know about it?"
Sure.
Well then, how traveled are you for the day, sir?
That should be good to go.
Unfortunately, we are not at 100% at this time.
No, because Sir Charles has a level of exhaustion.
What say ye,
Even though
first
I'm mad
light?
at Sir Charles.
So the queen says I can have the portal ready in the morning.
First light it is. Prepare your spells well.
So
Get lots of rest.
So-
We'll likely die in the morning.
the queen says I leave my charge of cleric with you all. Sarek, I don't know why I keep that. Keep Sarek watched. I have his companion with me in the castle.
He has a bed at he has a bed in West Haven. If you'd like that.
Yeah, so she said I prefer him to stay here with all of you all. And again, this is super secretive. I expect you to rest. Do not leave here. I don't need there are spies everywhere. So basically, if you could come straight to me in the portal and don't speak much unless it's just amongst yourselves. And I will see you in the morning. Unless there's any objections.
Are you looking at me or the book?
So,
Well,
For me, I'll be ready to go.
so no one seems to have a problem. The queen and Nick and the soldiers walk out, leaving you just with Sarek.
Before you rest, Lady Belny, Rocky asked me to show you something that he was working on before he left.
So the queen just said not to leave this place until morning.
So when we return,
That's okay. Maybe go.
I would like to show you to a new holy place. And before we go into this combat, would you be so kind as to bless this unicorn horn?
So you follow.
how?
Just speak a blessing over it. Anything of your words.
I'm gonna go run to the bathroom real quick.
I can take this horn and shove it.
Hey, if it gives me a +1 to hit, take the horn, shove it.
Sarah goes to the restroom.
Okay. Boop.
I will.
So roll your 20 to see how your religion, to see how good you do.
13.
So it's okay. So it's not attuned yet.
Does your phone go back close to the TV?
Yeah. So, Hank, did you get your phone close to TV? Because we just hear ourselves talk 2 or 3 times.
I think he's eating.
Did you mute us?
Hank, can you hear us?
I can.
Okay. So, that was weird.
I don't know where that reverb was
Yeah,
coming
they
from.
reverbed again, but it stopped for a while. Sarek's out of the room for a minute since he's went to the restroom. Do you all have anything to say with him out of the room?
Y'all can't go back there. I can't go back there. I can't go there.
Why?
I'll die.
You'll die if you go into the catacombs?
Probably. That water will kill me.
Then don't get in the water.
But that is where the
sounds like a
army
good
died.
idea.
So,
Wouldn't you be able to be closer to him there? You might even pick up a trace.
I don't know that I can go back.
It might put you closer to him.
You can't let the drow know they're there.
I
That-
already know.
Just one.
The queen.
You don't know if she
I
knows
don't know that mentally I can handle it.
If she knows what.
about that catacomb.
She's the one who sent us there.
The drow queen.
Yes, she just walked out.
No.
I'm talking about the
That's
drow.
Queen Ava. Queen Ava just walked out. He's talking about
You
literally.
are aware Queen Ava's a drow.
Yes.
She
I'm not
is
talking about that one. I'm talking about the
part
actual
drow.
The
drow.
follower of Lolith.
Follower and Loth.
That's different.
Yeah. You can't let
Well,
them
that's-
know about that catacomb.
Of course.
You don't want to set that trap in that catacomb.
No, we're not setting the trap in the catacomb. We're going there ourselves.
You was
And
talking about
having-
setting a trap in the catacomb
The
to
trap.
chase the druid
The trap was to pin the druid.
in that catacomb.
Well, that's where we saw him.
Yeah.
We just have to spread the word that this druid is the reason.
Yeah, but you said at that catacomb though.
Well, we'll change the catacomb. There was another place where we found green water.
Yeah. From what Queen Ava said, there's 14 places where they found water
between the two.
between the two. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if they know about the second place with the green water. We say we found them there.
I'm pretty sure they probably knew. You all killed all those that were there. They probably knew about that green water. Just logically speaking, because they were all scattered through there.
But they all died.
No, they didn't.
Except for the traitor.
Yep. So.
Well,
I'm just sitting there with a big smile on my face.
They're just like. I was like, you got like a ha. That's your
more tears. More tears. Tears for fears.
I'm about to have a trail of tears.
Trail of tears.
It's so what, in the morning, are you all, what do you all want to go to the catacombs?
It's time to search out the source of the green water.
I mean, whether we lay the trap there, I mean, or not, I mean, that's irrelevant.
The trap part that I was worried about was just pinning
Right.
the water on the druid and give some random location in some caves. Now that we know this is the important place, of course we're not going to tell them that he's here.
That's if he's still there.
Or we're not even, I hope he's not there at all. We're just going to go find the source of the water.
That's what I'm saying. We need to find the source no matter what.
But wouldn't it be great to run into the person who did that? Or one of the people who did that? Wouldn't that make you feel better? To be able to extinguish the terrible thing that happened to your dear, dear friend?
He was my master.
Would you not want to avenge your master?
Matter.
You would want to avenge your master, yes.
He wasn't killed by the druid.
He was helped by the druid. If it was not for the druid, Omni would not have died.
If it wasn't for a lot of stuff, Omni wouldn't have died.
I'm just looking
I'm
at a
happy now. Don't
specific
make me
point.
sad again.
And the tech thoughts comes back out.
So okay, the tech thoughts are back out. To who?
The hateful druid.
The druid, not player. So like she's
I never got her deep thoughts.
are you trying to do
Don't.
deep thoughts?
Yes, I'm gonna probe
Don't. Oh, sugar.
So she has to roll.
the. Yeah.
Don't know
unless
how to
she.
spell.
Yeah, you can roll against it. What's the
15 wisdom.
Wait a minute. Can I not dispel magic?
Nope, they
You
don't
don't
dispel.
Now you'll know if you fail.
You really don't want my deep
Oh, yeah, I
thoughts.
No, no.
This is,
Okay.
By Jack Handy.
Plus what?
Your wisdom.
your wisdom. Do you have advantage on the wisdom?
Okay, wisdom saving?
No,
Yes.
It should be pretty high.
Yeah, plus 7. So I just got 17.
Did she beat it?
Yeah, because he said
Does
15.
that stop it?
That
Or now she knows?
No, she just. I mean, it stops it for the moment, but I can hit it again.
Okay, so but she knows.
She knows that.
So
she
now
was,
I'll have advantage.
With her
on it.
experience with creatures in her
Yeah,
head,
in head. Yeah. So now, so Bellamy feels something trying to touch her mind.
She
when
just.
I think about you, I thought he died.
So, but she just felt it.
Yeah, she has no idea where it come from.
No.
Well, I would probably imagine
Well,
it's
I
the
mean,
book
I'm just
that's
saying.
been hiding from us until
Roll insight,
he needs
and we're
something.
gonna find out if you notice the book.
No. My insight's
I'm
like,
back.
All right. So they've just been arguing about what to do. Like we let your character go to the bathroom too. So Sarah comes back in and there happens to be a floating book at the table now.
I go back and hide before he walks
That-
in.
It's like you were too busy casting thoughts. You didn't feel him come
You didn't
up.
see him come back. Your cover is
12.
blown,
There was
book
no,
boy.
There was no natural 20 deaths.
I haven't even tried that.
No,
Yeah.
I was just
you
joking.
told me to roll, so 12. Do I know
Your
it was the
cover,
book?
your book cover is blown.
It's not hot, but you know something tried to touch your mind. You would tell it.
And the only new thing in the area is
Yes. So Claire comes. Not Claire. Jesus. Sarah. Sarah comes back and he turns the corner and he sees a floating book talking to the party. It's so does Sarah have anything to say, or is she just going to watch?
I can do an Arcana, I guess.
So now, if you just want
Do
to
I
watch,
know anything?
if,
I know anything about this book?
you might.
You ain't supposed to be floating and talking.
you're welcome to do a stealth check if you want to just sit there and let them continue to talk. So just like you can do Arcana, or you can do stealth, depending on what you want to do.
So is that cone of cold or poison spray? Which cone is that?
Whichever one I feel like casting at the second.
Fireball.
Cone of fireball.
So what did you decide to do?
Cone of fireball.
Arcana check.
Arcana, and what was the number?
7, pretty bad. 4.
Yeah, I will say that you don't know if it's magical, but you're pretty sure that a mimic don't float like that. So
But at least it won't try to bite your hand off.
you think?
Okay,
I mean, all you gotta do for that is touch it. As
So
soon as you touch a mimic, you're stuck to it.
what does Sarah wish to do?
Just gonna sit back and study this book.
Okay, so do your
Let
perception.
them do something, continue what they were arguing about.
No.
Nine. We will say that you're too
This
focused
one-
on them. So,
Yeah, and this is probably even though I've seen the book a few times and it's been in contact with us, this is probably the first time I've ever seen anybody argue with the book.
I hope it's the first time anyone's seen anyone argue with a book.
I don't know.
Just in general. Yeah. So I don't know. I've seen some people get pretty upset reading a book. So, but so So, anyway,
all the time.
So, if anyone wants to speak to the book, now would be the time. If you want to talk to this book, or the book can continue to talk.
Because the book doesn't know it's now being observed
Yeah,
by
the
an
book
outsider.
The book did not realize. Go ahead, Hank.
At this time, I'm probably at least 3 ales in. I would ask Sirik if he wants the ale, and I would look at the book and say, "Hey, book,
What?
do you have ale?
So,
Do you have ale?"
roll to see if you even know Sarek's there.
Oh, okay.
'Cause-
Perception.
Yep. Because Sarek came up and has not really announced himself being back in the room since he sees a floating book.
He didn't sit back down at the table.
Oh no, he stopped to walk, and he said he just stopped and watching and looking at it.
Well, I mean, I would be able to see that he came back in because I'm
Okay,
not
so
with them.
perception. What is that? 15. Dirty 20.
All right, so you notice that Sarek is back in, and you're.
But I can tell he's trying to hide. Is that? But can I tell he's trying to hide?
I don't know, like Sarek, I don't think you're trying to hide. You're just trying not to be noticed, right? Because you're sort of reading the room. Is that correct?
Yeah, so to speak.
Or maybe
Okay,
he sort of stopped.
Then that being the case, I wouldn't order him a beer just yet.
All right.
But I would look up and go, "Hey, do books drink ale?"
Whatever turns good.
Absolutely. I don't drink anything.
So he's So the book.
Oh,
The,
so you're a dry read.
I'm a very. Somebody has a sense of humor.
so fireball. So, it's like, do you leave it? Like, wait, didn't you say you have a ale in your hand, Hagen?
Yeah, I currently
Yeah,
probably
it's
have a
cold.
4th ale in hand.
Oh, and suddenly it looks and smells like pee.
So it looks and smells like beer.
Pretty much.
It's,
You just switched over to Coors Light.
Yeah, exactly, right? That's for the mountain. Is it warm or cold? That's the only thing the issue. If it's warm, I'll probably pour it out.
Can you change that to orange?
No, I can change the color and make it red.
He can make it red. Ooh. So anyway, someone has a kidney infection or kidney stones.
I basically called to the bartender, "Hey, I need another ale. This one got warm and went a little malty."
So, Susan, I'll get you something.
Yeah.
It's like the bartender goes over to the keg.
I clean it up before she gets there, or before she gets back over. I clean his up.
So she brings over, Lex over another pitcher, and Lex goes to take the pitcher from your hand, and she's like, "What's wrong with your beer?" It's like, your ale, it looks perfectly fine. It's like, are you all messing with me?
No. And for your kindness, and I'll pull out 2 gold, which is kind of a lot in the bar. I'll pull out 2 gold, and thanks for all your patience with us, and I'll hand her some 2 gold.
She's like, perfect. I have 2 gold pieces to put on my eyes when I go shoot myself because of your all's annoyance. So then she goes to the back.
What do you think she plans to shoot herself with?
An
I
arrow.
don't know.
I wouldn't wanna find out.
Crossbow, probably.
Crossbow.
So she's went to the back and starts closing up shop.
Started.
I'd say we all need our rest before we do this in the morning.
So you all
It's
wish
only about
to?
noon.
No, it's been a little bit. You've been waiting for the queen.
I thought you said this was.
Long rest.
You got back. So again, she says she will get the portal ready in the morning.
Long rest.
All right. Well,
Rub your
I'll
spells.
I'll take my half a ale and go upstairs and go sleep.
Okay, so everyone gets a long rest. If you needed it, you will get it, and we will appear in the catacombs of the Green Water when we come back.